Now with a remarkable approach to learning, the SailFuture Academy specializing in hands-on boating skills for navigating life.
That's right, helping teens at risk in Florida take on the future by taking the helm. Here's ABC's Victor Okendo.
All right, before we can light these engines up, what do we got to do?
Check coolant levels.
16-year-old Bobby Bias didn't always have the answers. Up until last year, he'd never even been on a boat. As Bobby entered foster care last year, surrounded by strangers, he says he was closed off with a bad attitude and felt directionless living at a group home.
Most of the time it was just hard there. At my other group home, none of the kids were really tight, close together.
Bobby says his life has been changed by SailFuture, an innovative program looking for ways to get troubled teens engaged, most notably through sailing.
Trust and relationship building. When you're on a sailboat, you have no choice. You have to work together as a team. You have to build that foundation of a relationship.
Michael Long is the man behind the organization. It started off in 2013 when he volunteered to run an after-school sailing program for teens at risk of being expelled from their schools. Today, the program has morphed into a new co-ed, tuition-free private entrepreneurship high school that recently opened in St. Petersburg, with high hopes of teaching students how to think critically and solve real-world problems. Sailing is just one part of their hands-on curriculum.
The project-based nature of the education is what allows them to grasp the concept that the common standards want us to teach. It's just doing so in a different way.
College isn't necessarily the goal for these kids upon graduation. It's financial independence.
For students that want to go into college, they're going to be just fine. For students that want to go on to become small business owners, they've got the skills and the experiences and the network to go on and do that day one.
Pretty much right there.
I'm 16. I have construction all day today. So right now we're trying to build a small business, and we're building benches.
I wanted to be a computer engineer, so they started making me do JavaScript and stuff like that, getting me on coding, and that's pretty hard. This is what I've been looking for and learning, to be honest, because I didn't like the way other schools were really teaching me.
Back out on the water, students are busy gearing up, rigging the sails, and even take the helm as part of the crew of 8. The hope that the bonds made and lessons learned can have a lasting impact.
2 kids in my house that lived with me in my other group home, we used to argue a lot, and now we argue about who can sail better. I didn't know what I want to do. Now I want to be a captain, chartering boats like this.
CEO Michael Long says it's that turnaround of Bobby's mindset and so many other Florida teens that put SailFuture's mission into perspective. He was once a troubled teen himself who lived on a sailboat out of necessity.
We are quite literally breaking these cycles of poverty and abuse and paving step-by-step pathways to economic freedom and social mobility. And I can't think of anything better to be doing with my time and energy.
That is so beautiful. We want to thank Victor for that report.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.